Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Nick Diaz versus Khamzat Chimaev. Yup, you heard that right. Nick Diaz wants to fight again. He was at attendance at UFC 261. Dana confirmed Nick is looking for a fight. Khamzat's been campaigning for it, wants to fight himself. So let's dive into this matchup. Alright, so first let's start with Nick Diaz. In my opinion, Nick is a legend of the sport. Fan favorite. Right now, Nick's 37 years old. He stands at 6'1" with a 76-inch reach. He is a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, 3rd degree, under Cesar Gracie. Really great boxing for mixed martial arts. Kind of what Nick is known for besides his ground game. He is a super mixed martial arts veteran, competing in UFC, Pride, Strikeforce, Elite XC, WEC, Dream, Shudo. I mean, wow. Former welterweight champion Strikeforce, WEC, and IFC. Like I said, legend of the sport. Nick's last fight was back in 2015 against Anderson Silva. Before that, he had 2 losses, back-to-back. One against GSP, no shame in that, and one to Carlos Condit. Prior to those losses, however, Nick was on a ridiculous run. Nick is a big-time scrapper, always game in fights, brings it. Like I said, really solid boxing, trains with professional boxers. They give Nick a lot of praise. His cardio and conditioning, top notch. Something else he's known for. Nick is known to break the will of his opponents with the pressure he puts on guys. When Nick Diaz is on his A game, good luck beating that guy. You're going to have trouble on the ground, and he offers so much pressure standing with a granite chin. Good luck. Moving on to Khamzat Chimaev, 26 years old. The man is just reaching his prime, 6'2", 75-inch reach. He's a blue belt in BJJ, but honestly, to me, Khamzat Chimaev is black belt level. He has a heavy wrestling and sambo background, world-class levels, scary grappler. Khamzat is currently undefeated in MMA, 9 wins, 0 losses, perfect record. Since making his UFC debut, he has just been ending guys. 3 fights, 3 finishes. 2 in the first round, 1 in the second. Dominating performances, very impressive. There was a question mark with Khamzat Chimaev's stand-up. He showed guys in his last fight that he indeed has dangerous stand-up, securing a knockout victory in 17 seconds of the first round. If you look at his older fights, it's really evident Khamzat is skilled standing. From looking at Khamzat's fights, he puts the pressure on you from the start of the bell. He's relentless, aggressive, looks like he goes for the finish. If he gets a hold of you, it looks like you're going to get dominated in grappling, pounded on, or tapped out. So the matchup. How could this fight possibly play out between Nick Diaz and Khamzat Chimaev? Well guys, straight away I'm going to tell you, I favor Khamzat Chimaev right now. Nick is 37 years old, hasn't fought in a long time. And yes, I know Nick Diaz is a true martial artist, always trains, always sharpening his tools. But logically, you have to go with the fighter who's still in his prime physically, still very active, and that fighter is Khamzat Chimaev. Also stylistically, I don't think Khamzat has cardio issues. He looks very well conditioned. When you're a heavy grappler, usually your cardio and conditioning is excellent because grappling and wrestling takes so much out of you. So he can do that all day. So I don't think Nick Diaz is going to break him in the cardio and conditioning department. As far as stand-up, I like Khamzat Chimaev's stand-up. He looks like he has more power than Nick. Nick, similar to Nate, takes a lot of damage standing, takes hard shots to give you 2 or 3. The volume is what breaks you with the Diaz brothers. But again, they do take a lot of damage. Nick's face is known to cut just like Nate's, or the scar tissue. I think standing, Khamzat Chimaev is going to do just fine. Grappling-wise, it's a wash. I know I mentioned earlier in the video that officially Khamzat Chimaev's BJJ ranking is a blue belt, but he's not a blue belt. Definitely not. That is a high-level grappler. He's not going to have issues with Nick Diaz on the ground. Highly doubt he gets tapped out. As a matter of fact, I think Khamzat would control Nick Diaz, remain in top position, land ground and pound, wash, rinse, repeat, and I can see a unanimous decision for Khamzat Chimaev. Do I think he'll finish Nick Diaz? Not sure. Nick Diaz is super tough, but he is 37 years old. He's been out the game for so long. We don't really know what his condition is like right now. Sometimes guys age overnight. and they just don't have it anymore. So it's a big question mark with Nick Diaz. Now, if we're talking about prime, all pistons firing, on his A game, Nick Diaz, that's a whole different story. At that point, I think I would favor Nick Diaz. But at this point in 2021, the way Khamzat Chimaev is looking, Nick Diaz's inactivity, the way Nick's last fights have went, gotta go with Khamzat. And I think it would be via decision, via ground control. Like I said, Khamzat in top position. I see him doing that all night and beating Nick Diaz. So final pick, guys, for me, Khamzat Chimaev, most likely via decision. Love Nick Diaz, he's a legend. You guys let me know in the comment section who would win this fight in 2021 and why. Are you excited for Nick Diaz's return? Would love to read your thoughts. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, consider hitting that sub button. Like and share the video, please, as it helps the channel grow. Appreciate it, guys. You're the best. And until the next segment, you all take care.